Hey everyone, I'm Ananda, the Galactic Mystic, and this is Navigational Astrology. Let's talk about Venus in Pisces. So, as I'm recording this, Venus has just entered Pisces, but this information about this planet of love, beauty, and creative expression in her sign of exaltation. This will apply for people who have Venus in Pisces in their natal charts. And when Venus is in Pisces, transiting in the sky, this energy is available for all of us. So Venus loves being in Pisces. This is her sign of exaltation, which means it gives her a place where she is more prominent. It makes it easier for her to express her full potential. Now, in Pisces, Venus expresses her true compassionate and creative nature with poetic and romantic flair. A lot of her energy goes toward fantasy and imagination, and she likes to ruminate over, flight and fancy and creative ideals. She's very idealistic. There is a gravitational magnetic attraction to all things otherworldly and mystical. She loves to think about otherworldly possibilities, and it's an ultimately spiritual quest to experience life and love in these subtle realms of consciousness. Venus in Pisces loves to make things sacred and special. Ritual and devotional attention is something she likes, and she believes in true love and divine union at a spiritual level. This is really what Venus in Pisces craves. She is incredibly devoted and caring, tremendously soft-hearted, and she may try to rescue you with her love. She knows the power of her love, or the power of love in general. Um, and there's a tendency to give selflessly to those who are in need in ways that may not feed her in return. It's kind of like she's a walking around embodiment of God's unconditional love, whatever God is to you. And she can't help but express it when she sees a need. But it's important for Venus in this placement to know her limits. And this can be a place of challenge, to have boundaries around, casting her pearls before swine. Spiritualizing the physical body in the spaces that we spend time in is something she really likes. She prefers a mystical environment. She wants beauty in a mystical way. So music, candlelight, and making sure that we spend some time doing those things that take us out of our normal states of being. Things like meditation, tantra, and devotional and mystical practices help make sense of the world around and our place in it. Now, kind of along that line, there is a very sensual energy here. Pisces being the ruler of the 12th house, and the 12th house is a place where all of the things live that take us out of our bodies, and that is things like meditation and spirituality, but it is also sexual release. But with Venus here, she wants that to be spiritual. She doesn't like things that are crass or rude or harsh. She wants all of her spiritual and physical release to be gentle and loving and spiritual. She is utterly accepting. Her compassionate heart wants to love you entirely, body, mind, and spirit. This is Venus as the mystic. And, when we look at the planets in their exalted signs, we learn more about their true nature. Venus is discriminating. And by discriminating, I mean she knows her worth and her value. And in Pisces, she wants people and environments to be safe enough for her to be able to spend time in the realms of fantasy and to not get taken advantage of or harmed. The unseen will always be calling to her. And if she has to be too real too often, she will become discontent and unhappy. And this is when, and this is the same for all of us, when we get pushed into sort of these situations and aspects of life that are not where we express ourselves the best. That is often when our toxic traits come and rear their ugly heads. So it's interesting here because Venus, she just wants to love. And it's almost as if her discriminating nature has been hard learned and hard won. And isn't that true for all of us? So the challenge for those who have Venus in Pisces and for all of us when Venus is in Pisces in the sky is to love entirely, unconditionally, but to also know our own worth and value, to know our limits, and to not be trying to save everybody who does not want to be saved. There is a thing with boundaries with Pisces, and it's harmful to try to rescue people who don't want to be rescued. So it's a good time to check ourselves when it comes to consent around things like advice, rescuing, all of that stuff. Always lessons to be learned. I hope you liked this information. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and sharing. Do you have Pisces, Venus? Let me know in the comments so we can marvel at your incredible heart and send lots of love your way. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.